For almost 20 years, one name has been impossible to ignore whenever the FIFA World Cup begins: Lionel Messi. Today, the entire football world watched Argentina produce a dramatic comeback against Egypt. Trailing by 2 goals, the defending champions looked close to elimination. Then everything changed. Lionel Messi stepped up when his team needed him most, scoring the equalizer after an earlier missed penalty and helping Argentina complete an incredible 3-2 comeback to reach the World Cup quarter-finals. Once again, millions of fans were talking about one player. Every tournament has brought unforgettable moments: brilliant goals, incredible passes, dramatic victories, heartbreaking defeats. And in 2022, he finally completed the one achievement that football fans around the world had been waiting to see. It was a moment that inspired millions and became part of football history. But now, a new question is quietly growing. What happens after Messi? This isn't because football cannot survive without him. Football is bigger than any one player. But every time Messi produces another unforgettable performance, the same conversation returns. Who will capture the imagination of fans across every continent? And is the next global football icon already here? Or is the World Cup about to enter a completely new era? Today's match reminded everyone that Messi is still capable of changing the biggest games. But it also reminded the football world of something else. Moments like these will not last forever. So, does the World Cup really have a serious Lionel Messi problem again? Or is this simply the natural beginning of football's next generation? In today's video, we're going to break it all down with facts, football history, and a balanced look at what this could mean for the future of the world's biggest tournament. Before we get started, if you enjoy football documentaries, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss our next upload. Now, let's discover why one incredible match may have raised an even bigger question for the future of the FIFA World Cup. Today's dramatic victory against Egypt reminded the football world of something that has been true for many years. Whenever Lionel Messi steps onto the World Cup stage, the attention around the tournament seems to grow even bigger. Whether people support Argentina or hope to see another team win, millions tune in because they know they could witness something special. Messi did not carry the tournament by himself. Football is always a team sport, and Argentina became champions because of the efforts of the entire squad. But there is no doubt that Messi's journey became one of the biggest stories of the competition. Before the tournament began, many people believed it could be his final chance to win the one major trophy missing from his career. Every match brought new pressure, and every performance was followed by fans, former players, and media outlets across the world. As Argentina moved closer to the final, interest continued to grow, not only among football supporters, but also among many casual viewers who simply wanted to see how the story would end. Then came the final against France, a match that is widely considered one of the greatest World Cup finals ever played. Messi scored twice. Argentina eventually won on penalties after a thrilling 3-3 draw, and he was awarded the Golden Ball as the tournament's best player. It was the ending that many football fans had hoped to witness after years of watching his international career. The numbers also showed how much attention the tournament received. According to FIFA, the 2022 World Cup reached around 5 billion people globally across its broadcast coverage, digital platforms, and social media. While the final became one of the most watched sporting events in history, those incredible figures were driven by many factors, including the quality of the football, the excitement of the tournament, and the presence of some of the world's biggest stars. Messi's historic journey was undoubtedly one of the biggest storylines, but it was not the only reason for the tournament's global success. That is why today's performance has started another conversation. Every time Messi delivers another unforgettable moment, people are reminded that football is getting closer to a future where one of its greatest icons will no longer be at the center of the World Cup. And that leaves FIFA, broadcasters, and football fans with an important question. What happens when the player who has inspired an entire generation finally steps away from the world's biggest tournament? That question brings us to the biggest challenge facing the FIFA World Cup. The tournament itself is not in danger. The World Cup has existed for nearly a century, and every generation has produced unforgettable players and unforgettable matches. Football will always remain the world's most popular sport, but every era eventually comes to an end. And that is something FIFA cannot ignore. For almost 20 years, two names have helped define international football: Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. Their achievements have inspired millions, attracted enormous audiences, and created some of the most memorable moments the sport has ever seen. Whether fans supported one, the other, or neither, there was always excitement whenever either player stepped onto the pitch. Now, both legends are in the later stages of their careers. While they continue to compete at the highest level, football is naturally moving toward a new generation. That means FIFA is preparing for a future where the World Cup will no longer be promoted around two of the biggest stars the game has ever known. This is not an unusual challenge. Football has experienced similar moments before. When Pelé retired, many wondered who could inspire the next generation. Years later, Diego Maradona became one of the sport's greatest icons. After Maradona's era, new stars emerged, and eventually history shows that football always finds new heroes, but replacing players with this level of global recognition is never easy. Even after all these years, one performance from Messi can dominate headlines, spark conversations across social media, and capture the attention of supporters around the world. That kind of influence cannot be created overnight. It is built through years of memorable performances, consistency, and success on the biggest stages. So, the real challenge is not whether football will continue to thrive. It almost certainly will. The bigger question is whether the next generation can create the same worldwide connection that players like Messi have built over the course of an extraordinary career. So, can anyone truly replace Lionel Messi? The honest answer is probably not in the exact same way. That is not because today's young players lack talent. In fact, football is filled with outstanding stars who are already making a huge impact. The challenge is that players like Messi are extremely rare. Careers like his are built over many years, not in just one or two great seasons. Played in another World Cup final and established himself as one of the game's biggest names. Then there is Lamine Yamal, whose performances at a young age have made many people believe he could become one of football's future superstars. Erling Haaland continues to break scoring records at club level. Jude Bellingham has become one of the most complete young midfielders in the world, and Vinícius Júnior has developed into one of the most exciting attacking players of his generation. Each of these players has the ability to create unforgettable moments. They can inspire fans, win major trophies, and become leaders for their clubs and national teams. But becoming a global football icon is about much more than talent alone. It takes consistency, success over many seasons, memorable performances in the biggest tournaments, and a connection with supporters that grows over time. That is exactly what made Messi so special. His career was not defined by a single World Cup or one incredible season. It was built through years of remarkable performances, constant improvement, and unforgettable moments on football's biggest stages. Those experiences created a bond with fans that cannot simply be handed to the next great player. History tells us that every generation produces new legends, but they do not become legends by copying the players before them. They create their own identity, write their own history, and give supporters new memories to celebrate. So, perhaps the real question is not who will become the next Messi. Instead, it is which player will create a legacy so unique that future generations stop comparing them to anyone else. Lionel Messi still has the ability to create moments that capture the attention of the entire football world. Performances like these are the reason his name continues to be part of every major World Cup conversation. But this video was never about saying that football cannot exist without Messi. It was about understanding the challenge that comes when a once-in-a-generation player reaches the final stage of an extraordinary career. The FIFA World Cup has always evolved. One era ends, another begins, and new stars rise to inspire millions. That is exactly how football has grown for nearly 100 years. Legends like Pelé, Diego Maradona, Cristiano Ronaldo, and Lionel Messi each left a unique mark on the game. None of them truly replaced the player before them. Instead, they created their own unforgettable legacy. Now, the football world is standing at another turning point. The next global superstar may already be playing today, or perhaps someone we have never heard of will surprise everyone at a future World Cup. That uncertainty is part of what makes this tournament so special. So, what do you think? Does the World Cup really face a serious Lionel Messi problem, Or do you believe the next generation is ready to carry football into a new era? Share your opinion respectfully in the comments. We'd love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed this documentary, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more football history, honest analysis, and fascinating stories from the world's biggest game. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.